When your clients hear the word airbrush, they immediately expect to receive a premium, high-end luxury service. The appeal comes from the mechanics. The machine uses compressed air to push liquid makeup out in a highly controlled, ultra-fine mist. When executed correctly, this mist sits weightlessly on the skin to provide a smooth, camera-ready finish. But if handled poorly, the product quickly builds into a heavy, artificial mask. Securing that flawless finish requires three things before you ever pull the trigger: a perfectly clean compressor, the correct foundation formula, and properly prepped skin. Justifying that premium upcharge requires the artist to pair the expensive machinery with a precise grasp of both application technique and chemical formulas. Your first critical decision starts with the product itself. You must select the right chemical base for the specific job you are doing. Looking at this chart of the three main formulas, the first option is water-based. This creates a highly breathable finish that closely mimics bare skin. Because of that natural appearance, water-based makeup is the preferred choice for bridal clients, everyday wear, and beginners learning the tool. Next are silicone-based formulas. These provide intense moisture resistance and high durability, making them a standard requirement for television and high-end film production. Finally, we have alcohol-based formulas. These are extremely durable, completely waterproof liquids reserved strictly for special effects, body painting, and heavy tattoo coverage. The catch here is that alcohol-based makeup sets immediately upon contact, and taking it off safely requires heavy-duty professional removers. The chemical base you load into the cup dictates how the tool performs and what the final product looks like. That makes it your most critical foundational decision. Once you have your formula, you need a prepped canvas. All extensive skin preparation and initial spot concealing must be completed before the airbrush mist hits the skin. During this step, you must follow the rule of chemical compatibility. The underlying primers and concealers on the face have to match the chemical base of your airbrush makeup. If you lay down a thick, silicone-based concealer and then spray a sheer, water-based liquid over the top of it, the conflicting formulas will physically separate on the skin. Ignoring chemical compatibility during prep is the fastest way to ruin the flawless finish of your application. Moving to the physical application, your primary control mechanism is distance. If you get too close to the skin, the liquid will pool awkwardly. This diagram illustrates the ideal working space. You must keep the nozzle exactly 6 to 10 inches away from your client's face at all times. While maintaining that strict distance, your hand needs to stay in constant motion to ensure the fine mist distributes evenly. For broad, flat areas of the face, like the cheeks and the jawline, use medium circular patterns. When you move to precise detail areas, like under the eyes or around the nose, tighten those movements into very small circles. If you stop moving and hover the gun in a single spot for even a second, you will instantly create heavy, plastic-looking patches. Maintaining this strict distance and constant motion ensures the product remains a fine mist, providing the control required for a high-end finish. The next technique is building your coverage. The goal is to build up the makeup through consecutive sheer passes, rather than attempting full coverage in one heavy blast. Doing this requires delicate trigger control. You only want to release a meticulously measured mist, never dumping large amounts of product in one go. Looking at this comparison, the left side shows what those lightweight layers achieve. The right side is the direct result of over-applying product in a heavy, uncontrolled layer. To get the correct result, complete one full facial pass. Stop, visually assess the coverage, and then go back to spray secondary passes only on the precise areas that need it. Exercising patience to build sheer layers is the precise mechanism that preserves the natural skin texture and avoids the plastic mask effect. When formula, prep, and technique correctly align, you get smooth, even coverage that holds up under high-definition lighting while still looking like real skin. But your job doesn't end when the application is finished. You must immediately shift your focus to a strict cleanup protocol for your equipment. This is critical if you just used an alcohol-based formula. Because the liquid sets on contact, any leftover product will quickly begin curing inside the delicate internal nozzle of your gun. If you fail to clean the gun immediately, that alcohol paint will dry hard and permanently destroy the expensive internal components. True mastery of a premium airbrush service requires equal respect for the artistic application on the face and the rigorous technical maintenance of the tools in your hand.